And we shall begin with some nice breathing to start the Hogwarts Library meditation. So just take some nice, gentle, deep breaths, just to get your body into the flow. Breathing in and breathing out, not trying too hard, not forcing it, just letting your body relax into a natural rhythm. And feeling all the different areas of your body through your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Feeling your feet on the floor or underneath you. Feeling the energy that comes up from the earth into our feet, rising up through our feet and our ankles, allowing that release of pressure after all the miles they have walked. Just wiggle your toes, scrunch up your feet for a minute, feel those different corners and aspects of your feet. Feel that energy that is always pulsating there, rising up through the ankles and up through the lower calves, up through your legs into your knees, circling your knees, which take a lot of pressure. Allow them to relax. Allow the energy to flow through your knees, up your legs, into your hips and your groin, your lower back, your seat. Allow the breath, the inhalation, the exhalation to just rock your body in a nice gentle rhythm. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And still the energy moves higher up through our lower back, all up our spine and up to our shoulders. Roll your shoulders back and release any tension that's there. Feeling the energy move down through your arms and your wrists and your fingers. Scrunch them up and release them. Allow the energy to move backwards and forwards. Continuing to breathe gently and rhythmically. Finding the energy moving up through your heart, your chest, the front of your body, and starting a flow up through your neck and up into your head so that you can feel the undoing of pressure, the unbinding of any tension that's in your neck and in your head, in your shoulders. Pull your shoulders back and sit up straight, but relax them. And breathe in and breathe out. Feel that energy now coursing around your head, up through your crown, opening up your crown into the universe so that you have ultimate connection to all that there is. We're taking a leap through our crown today, up out into the Akashic field. We find ourselves in a field at night time. We find a path in front of us. It's twilight, heading into nighttime. There's a glistening amber glow of the sunset, and the moon is already high in the sky. And there's a field around us, a field of green, a field of nature, a field of wildlife, animals. There's an owl in the tree, and two eagles are above. lit by the moon. Just find your space in the Akashic field. Explore the area that you find yourself in. Breathe in the air around you and feel the ground beneath your feet as you walk gently along the path, exploring the sides of the path, the scurrying animals and insects, the different ones that come out at twilight, at dusk, coming out to feed, find food. There's a lot of activity at this time of day. The moon lights all of this activity. It's a full moon. There's a wolf howling somewhere off in the distance, beckoning us towards that direction. We wander aimlessly, but with direction, just taking in every sight and smell and taste of the air as we wander. Looking up at the stars, looking up at the moon, following the path of the eagles in the sky. We walk in the same direction, breathing in and breathe out. Up ahead, there is a sign. We walk to the sign, and it reads Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, 100 meters. We head off in that direction. All at once we can see the lights of the castle and the grounds illuminating the silhouette of a vast, vast place. The moon makes it seem eerie, but there's a beauty and a splendor and a inviting warmth to it as well. The gates are open, and we walk through the gates into the most beautiful gardens that you've ever seen. There's a different sound in here. There's different sounds of birds. There's a stillness. There's a quietness. There's a sign on the door in front of us that says library. We push the big wooden doors open and walk through. There's a black and white checkered floor. Around us and in front of us for miles, it seems, are stacks and stacks and stacks of bookshelves, reaching up to the heavens, reaching around corners, with lots of inviting sofas and seats by nice cozy fires, waiting for readers to sit and get lost in the Akashic field. We wander towards the biggest of the fireplaces. There seems to be a special set of books already laid out on the table, as if someone was just here, just preparing something. The sight of all the books is intoxicating. There's a sizzling magic and wisdom hidden between the sheets of all of these books, and they all seem to be calling out. But there is a special hum around this table of books that we walk towards. And in the centre, there's a bowl, a singing bowl. And in this singing bowl, there is a deck of cards. The deck of cards is the Beyond Lemuria Oracle, inviting us to think about where we come from, the waters that we come from, the waters that surround us, that are within us, the waters of the Akashic field, the waters of Mem, where all this information and wisdom comes down to us and is stored and translated through our bodies of water and in the oceans of our planet Gaia. So we take a reading from the book, The Beyond Lemuria Oracle has a precious wisdom. And it was the number 40 that opened for us. And we found ourselves with radical expansion. Radical expansion was the oracle that had been left open for us. Seems very fitting. It's as if they knew we were coming. So radical expansion has the following oracle message for us. And it talks about living and loving at full capacity, being unapologetically you, self-expression, boldness, having a voice, taking up space, expansion, empowerment, owning your true power, being visible in the world, having fun with your magnificence, letting go of judgment, creative exploration, and radical ways of being. What would it be like to live, love, and feel at full capacity? Do you imagine what it would be like? This oracle is about being truly and unapologetically you. The gifts you think are too bold for this world, and those heartfelt experiences you believe you should hold back on, might just light someone up. The physical self-expression that you dull down so that you fit in, and those dreams that seem too vast, could be precisely what the world is waiting for. Do you feel you have the right to take up space? Our auras can expand manifold, but we often choose to keep them tight to our bodies, maybe for safety. But what is this construct in which we have imprisoned ourselves? Where does this subtle or not so subtle shame come from? Why not dance our most beautiful dance, dress in a way that makes us feel magnificent, and sing so our voices are heard? Considering the paradigm of our judgment in others can help us expand into authentic expression. We may not be aware of the thoughts that were imprinted in us from a young age through our parents, teachers, society, and the media. Separation and limitation begin with your belief around what is acceptable and what is not. Connection and possibility come through owning your power and embracing your responsibility to be more visible in the world, to not shy away from life. It is time for radical ways of being and thinking, and you can start by granting yourself the freedom and creativity to be you. Having a voice is essential for power to shift back to individuals and communities outside of prescribed normality. It is time to unleash your inner rainbow dragon and unapologetically claim your heart-based empowerment and radiantly unconventional gifts, and to have fun with it. It is time for expansion, is the divinatory meaning. You can be as big as your energy wants to be. Stop and consider anything that is holding you back. This card is the permission slip that allows you to let go of limiting stories and take up all the space you need. Have fun unleashing who you are. As bold and radical as some of your ideas or offerings might be, who is to say that they are not what the world is waiting for, what the world wants? Take note of any judgment of authentic expression towards yourself or others. Take note of any judgment of authentic expression towards yourself or others. Be mindful that creatively exploring unrefined expression may be what is needed right now. Remember to center yourself in your heart and be the masterpiece your soul always wanted you to be. So we allow that information, that wisdom to sink in to our energy bodies of water. We embody this wisdom that is given to us, for us right now, right here. This is the oracle that was meant for us. So we have to be grateful and respectful of that gift, the gift that we all have to share with the world. There is a beautiful honor in that, in realizing who you are and what you have to offer, and that you have every right to take up space as much as you need in this world. And you're within a community that will encourage and empower you to do that. So we remember and take this information and this wisdom into our bodies and into our lives and into our mindset and into our emotional well of being. And before we leave, in gratitude of the wisdom that we have received from the Akashic Field and the Hogwarts Library, we will now leave a token, a totem of our own wisdom and learning and joy that we have brought with us. And we will leave a private message and token in the Akashic Field as a libation and offering to the universe and to the cosmic mind. So on the table you will see a box with your name embossed in gold letters on the top and encrusted with your favorite crystals, with your favorite birthstones. Open the box, and when you're ready, place your offering into the box, whether it's a picture or an idea or some gesture of love and wisdom. The Akashic Field is grateful for your offering. It will provide learning and light and healing for others that will come after, as everybody chooses to travel here. And it is always here for all those that are seeking. And when you're ready and you've finished your offering and you leave it in the box on the table, close the lid and come back to the door and look out at the gardens one more time, taking a wander through the tree-lined boulevards and the beautiful archways of plants and fruits and flowers that adorn the garden. There's a smell of honeysuckle and jasmine on the air and a soft breeze whipping it through the trees. And there's an energy force surrounding everything. The air feels like it's electrified with it. And there's some kind of music off in the distance, down near the lake. But we're not going that way today. We're not going via the Lake of Dreams. We are coming back through the Akashic Field. The moon is up. It is now full night time. We wander back through the path. The moon is so bright that we can see where we're going. We can still see the eagles in the sky and the owl in the tree. The owl looks on knowingly, as if he knows the journey that we've just been on, and he knows the oracle we've just received. And he knows that we will use it well. We come down from the path, down a small slope to a gate that opens out into our own garden, and we find ourselves back at home, back in our room, feet on the floor. We take a deep breath in and let it out. Breathing in again. Let it out. And just wait for a moment until you feel like you're back in your body fully and that there is alignment in your body. You're still connected to the spirit world. It is always here for you to come back to. Even when you open your eyes, you know it's all still there. So take another deep breath in and let it out. And one more time. And let it out. And as you go on your day, think of something that you are so grateful for right here, right now. And allow that feeling of gratitude to fill you and burn inside you like a fire of compassion and gratitude for everything that you are, that you have, that is for you. And be blessed and look after yourselves. Namaste.